Well, to be honest, when this solar farm was built next to us, I just thought, well, that land's wasted now. I thought this is the last mob of sheep that'll ever graze on this land again. But turns out that was all wrong. Now there's actually more sheep grazing there.
The last drought went for 3 years and it was horrific. So we had a massive debt, which was never going to be cleared. We could see next door, our neighbour had already signed up. We saw the benefits of the solar farm. We could see opportunity there. So, yeah, there was no one really to talk to about it because there wasn't many people that had done it, and it wasn't something that you could walk into the local pub and say, oh, g'day fellas, any of you know anything about solar? I'm going to sign up from a farm for solar. Well, you'd have got run out of town. If there had been a local energy hub, it would have been beneficial. It definitely would have helped us, and it would have made our decision making a lot simpler.
So this farm has been in my family for quite some time. We've got beef, sheep, chickens, and then biodynamic orchard. I love working this land and providing food to feed people. Farms are big energy users, and I can't see producing food becoming any cheaper. So we invested in a 12 kilowatt solar panel system and 5 kilowatts of battery. So the number one reason was to lower the energy bills, and it has done so. But I would very much like to make my battery storage a lot higher. It's quite confusing, and if we had somebody in my town that I could go to who was knowledgeable within that energy space, it would have just cut the length of time we had to on researching. For farmers who are very busy, having somewhere that is on top of legislation, I think is really something that we're missing within regional communities.
It's a very complicated space. You can easily get caught up in the technical issues and the market issues and also in the regulatory issues. And so that's part of the reason for birthing Jenny Energy, which is the template for the local energy hubs across Australia. We're not in the business of talking people into something that they're not already interested in. We just try to make the journey smoother and less confusing. We answer questions, we help them understand their electricity bill, we help them identify what a good system would look like for them, and we actually take them right through to the installation.
They came out and had a look around and worked out what we needed, and I think it was only really a day that they got those up there. I don't think they even broke a tile.
We've also started engaging with renewable developers, and we've been assessing different ways that we can create more localised benefits and really bring people along with the transition.
Hop in the tractor, mate. Put your seatbelt on. Righto, we're going to do some spraying. I just love the handle of wool. Just the softness. There's nothing more natural. The developer of the solar farm next door, he mentioned how many times they had to mow and the cost of it. And I just said to him, well, you've got grass and I need grass. We should be able to work something out. So that's where we started our grazing under the panels. They do better because it's a really good source of feed. The rainfall inside the solar farm is magnified purely by the no gutter runoff effect. So you can imagine in the middle of summer, it's not drying out. There's still green feed, it's still productive. We're only a couple of years into it, but it's showing like a 20% increase in the wool cut of the sheep from under the panels compared to the control flock outside the panels. I like to say that panel sheep are happy sheep, and which reflects in your wool growth.
I would say to any farmer, young and old, invest in renewables because it's something that can lower costs and will ensure that the farm is much more resilient into the future.
I think it's a government responsibility. Fill a shop front in a local town. All of our towns have empty shop fronts in the main street. Be a friendly face that people can come and ask their questions, see what a solar panel looks like, see what a battery looks like. And that helps to break down the barriers, I think, and make it practical for people in their own homes.
I see my role in life is to look after my wife A close second to that is my kids and their grandkids. I hope I go for a long time, but if I fall off the perch tomorrow, I know Pen and the girls are right. And we didn't have that security before the solar farm came along, so it was a pretty easy decision, really.
I think the Local Energy Hubs initiative is really important. It is a way to break down some of the barriers that there are to renewables. It brings a whole lot of energy. It's important that the community is involved in the switch to renewables because we can't take energy for granted any longer. We have these opportunities to control our own power and share our own power and generate our own power, and I think there's some really great opportunities for regional communities in that.